And someone else who's going to be good to us, nutritionist to the supermodels, Keren Gilbert. She's here to tell us how to get a runway body just like David's. And joining us now to tell us how we too can have a body of a supermodel is nutrition expert Keren Gilbert. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's such a good week to have you.
Yeah, oh my God.
I mean, with all these people that we see on the runways, how can us mere mortals look like the models?
It's possible, and the point is we want to feel confident and beautiful in our bikinis also.
Especially when you live in Miami.
Yes.
I mean, as I do, I know
Very important.
year-round we have to be in a bathing suit.
I know, and you know what? It is possible, and I have a lifestyle diet plan that I developed called the hydrophilic diet, and if you implement the factors that we're going to discuss today, I promise, 1 week, if you really do it, you will be flatter, leaner, self-assured, walking down the beach with
You
those
guys
miles.
heard it here first. Let's do it. Let's take us through the plan.
Yes.
Step one, how is it you can sort of kickstart this plan to make it realistic for everyday life? Because, you know, it's hard with work and school and friends and family.
Completely difficult. What I recommend to my clients, number one, is the name of my practice is Decision Nutrition. You've got to make the decision. You've got to flip that inner light switch and say, whatever it takes.
You got to be committed. I know.
You got to be committed, and it sounds so simple, but it is
it's the
important.
hardest part.
It's the hardest part.
The motivation, I think, to
it has
get up
nothing
and
to do with food or exercise, but it's so important because once you make that decision, I see the difference between clients that make the decision and clients that are just kind of half in it. And if you make the decision and you do it, you're halfway there.
So once you've made the decision and you say, okay, I'm committed. Number one, I'm committed. I'm going to work out. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to turn my life around. I'm going to be on the runway next year. What's number two?
You can do it. Number two is in order to shape up, you've got to eat right. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about detoxing and getting flat and getting rid of the pooch and going on the
what are the good ways to detox then, to lose that pooch? Because that's the deadliest part, really.
Yes. Well, first, eliminate. So eliminate refined sugars. You have to eliminate salt and dairy and throw the bags out. Anything processed, goodbye. Yes, just, you know, and it does. And so, but then there's so many foods you can go to. My hydrophilic diet includes a lot of beautiful, natural whole foods.
Yeah, a lot of people think that when you change your diet to eat better, it actually means it's more expensive. But that's not necessarily true.
No, especially in Miami or when it's warm out, and it's so easy to eat like that, to incorporate these foods that I term hydrophilic, which means they absorb water. So when you eat foods like the chia seeds, which
let's talk about the chia seeds, because this is like the new flax kind of.
It is like the new flax. And the thing that's great about them is you could sprinkle them on your salads, you could put them in shakes or in your oatmeal, all foods that are hydrophilic, which are water absorbing, and when you ingest them, they form like a jelly in your belly. That's what I call it, a jelly in your belly.
I've got some jelly in my belly now.
Jelly in your belly, and what that does is two things. It slows down the absorption of sugars, so it gets rid of all your nasty cravings, so you don't go to those foods we were just talking about. And two, it keeps you full. So that's what you want when you're trying to kind of eat right.
So you kind of eat less.
You eat less, and so that's so important, and you don't binge, and that's important for the beach. So you want to walk down the beach. Yes, I know. Yes. Well, you know what? Everything in moderation. But if you want to jumpstart it, these are the tips. You know, incorporate those foods that are water absorbing, like the chias, apples, plums, citrus fruits, plums. Green leafy vegetables. I mean, we know this, but we just, you know, we have to incorporate it into our diets, and if you do that without the other stuff, you will get flatter and leaner.
And you actually have some pretty big clients. Tell me about Jessica, because she's an incredible body, gorgeous body. It's hard to believe that a model would come to as a nutritionist and need to kind of rework things.
Yes. Well, you know what? She just lives her life healthy, and that's. And she, you know, she does listen. She lives in moderation. It's not like she's not sometimes doing some other things, and she needs a kick in the butt sometimes.
Kick in the jelly belly.
Kick in the jelly. She has no jelly belly, but she, you know, she really lives her life healthy, and she's very interested in living healthy, and so that's where I help her kind of plan out her meals and what to eat and how to incorporate exercise.
And if other people want help and your advice, where can they find out more information on you and your plans?
Okay, so you can follow me on Facebook at Decision Nutrition. And my website is www.decisionnutrition.com.
And this is for everyone?
Yes.
That's
great. This is for everyone. And also don't don't forget to hydrate. This is so important.
Drink water.
Drink water. You cannot overestimate the importance of water. I love Aqua Hydrate because it's so delicious because it's mineral.
Thank you so much. Sorry, we're running out of time. I love it. It's so interesting. I need you for a half hour. Guys, we'll be right back.
All right.
It's delicious. It's got cucumber foam, orange blossom honey, lime juice, vodka. It's delicious. I think Keren Gilbert might approve this. Oh, look at him. He's going. He's just going. I think Keren Gilbert might approve this because it's kind of like a fruit salad, right? Something like that?
Very nutritional.
All right, tell me about, I know, during the commercial breaks, he's been